my thing is
Part of
outside of that, right? You serve this country. What about the black men that didn't get the chance to serve their own family? Because y'all told me that before you go try to fight the world, you had to fight for your home. And what created the nigga? What created the nigga was the lack of the black fathers.
How did you think
black man, can I get in here?
After they took it from? As spoils of war, how did you get your freedom?
Pause again.
I can't understand what you're saying, Peace, Smurf. What'd you say?
How did you get your freedom as
I'm saying that right now, black man.
We don't got our freedom.
How did you get the freedom to even be on here and talk? Because if you a slave, why you ain't a slave now? Why you get the right to go?
It's a mental slavery.
And be on public aid, right?
It's a mental slavery. We don't have the same. We don't have, and these court cases, like you just proved to you, we don't have the same.
He ain't got no answer.
Rights as everybody else here in America, and yeah, we're not getting lynched, but that's not because of y'all military veterans. It's just something that the whites.
It's definitely because of us military.
Y'all was getting shot. Y'all was getting shot by your own people when black men first went to the military. Y'all was getting shot from both ends.
That came in first and foremost, bro. You've never been in the military, so
yeah. But I got uncles. I got a lot of uncles that was.
Right, he been shot and stabbed up.
I got a lot of uncles that was. So what's the difference from you telling me about the military and them?
You made a good.
They gonna keep it more real with me.
You stated that a person that's never been married should shut up talking about marriage. When you made that statement, that was a good. Something you should have obtained and thought about. And
shows to the lie detector. He said, JP says those black men do nothing for the community. However, he has committed crimes against black people in his community, making him the issue. I appreciate it.
Right now. So as a man that's never been in the military, as a man that don't know the history of black men in the military, I advise you to sit back, listen to these brothers teach, and learn.
Because, but I could also disagree.
Because of guys like Nate Turner, because of the Seminole Wars, because of so many things that we did.
So why do black men still go to the same stuff
that we got today? And watch this. You don't know about those because you've never been in the military. You don't know the history that's told when it comes from our viewpoint.
So, Peace Smurf, let me ask you a question. So why do black men, since all of these black men went to the military, right? And I believe that a lot of y'all don't retire. Why do black men America know y'all black men served in America? Why do black men is the still least respected in America? To the point where the women and the children don't have no right to, don't really have to respect you. They don't have to.
So you just said it right there.
They have to respect men like me. And the reason why they have to respect men like me, because I fought from all angles of it. The problem is when I'm having conversations with guys like you, once again, you made a good point earlier. If you are not in a relationship, you shouldn't be talking about relationships, man. What you should do is sit back and learn and then go and do your research and see what we're saying is valid. JT was right. We do get privileges that you don't get as a normal civilian.
So what are you going to do? What are you going to do?
Have rights that you don't get because once again, just like you and white men that think like you, y'all lesser to us because we got.
Oh my God! You ain't nothing but the government's hoe. That's how I see you. Right?
No, Jay Prince, you the government hoe. You the one.
No, that's all it is. That's all it is. The pimp gave y'all a little bit more than what they give us, right? And you taking it like that's a badge of honor.
No, that's not how that goes, Jay Prince. That's not how it goes. Let me tell you something. This is the thing about America. You have a status when you're in here. Veteran is a status in America.
I understand that.
Right. So your status is what?
I'm just a nigga out the ghetto.
Yeah, you just black, which means that you really don't have a fucking status. It's the same thing of being a educator.
I don't care to measure myself up to a white man's standard.
See, that's why you have a problem. Because guess what? When you are doing something, it brings your status up, my guy. When you are doing something in this world, that's where your status comes from. If you ain't doing shit,
I'm not refuting that. That's not what JT. That's not what I'm refuting. Okay. What I'm refuting, right, is that what have that status done for it? Because you say y'all fought for this country, but you didn't fight for black men yourself, right? And the reason why I say that you did not fight. Let me finish my point.
You can't share the mic, bro.
Hold on. Y'all did not fight for yourself because if you did, if y'all fought for yourself, black men collectively, they would have a different viewpoint. They wouldn't treat no black man the way that they do because of the fact that you people like yourself, people like Peace Smurf, people like 100 Scam, T-Mac serve. So with that being said, my uncles them told me. My uncle them told me
They're
they
not
was
doing
getting
a good
shot. They
job,
was getting
brother.
shot from the people that was from the opposition and from the whites that was
Right, but you
from their own
advocating for
gang
boys in the hood to shoot
in the
each other.
military.
What's your point?
In the military. The
Yeah,
military
you're talking
fucked
about
up my
people
uncle
getting
though.
If we were shot, we wouldn't be here on this panel. Anybody
My
got
uncles, the
No.
military fucked. What y'all not mentioning while y'all keep
But I
trying
can
to
look
steal
at
this
your
military shit? Sell
Yeah.
the fact
Your
that
people
most of those
are divided in
military
black
veterans
community
come out
anyway.
and
Let's be
raping
real.
little kids,
The
and how
people gangbanging east
the
and west.
military fucked up our black men. That's not the side that y'all not talking about though.
Jay Prince, why you put that jacket on military men, bro?
Bro, all you have to do is Google. Hold on, JT.
Yeah,
Google.
JP,
Google
at
the
the end of
grapes.
the day-
Google grapes in the military. Most women in the military
But you
was
went
getting
to
raped by
jail.
our own soldiers, and the women that y'all conquered was getting raped by
Jay
y'all.
Prince,
That's
hold
you
on,
can
hold
Google
on,
that.
hold on,
That's
hold on,
a
Jay Prince.
lie, bro.
You can Google it.
No, hold
But
on,
this man went to jail talking about people getting raped.
Hold on, y'all. Hold
It
on.
was
no
more
women
rape in the
in there.
military
Hold
because
on.
it's legal.
Let me tell you something. The military is
It's
a
legal.
society of its own. Hold on. Military is a society of its own. Now, the thing is that hell yeah, there's a lot of crime, not just great, but motherfuckers like we were saying before. That's what I was leading to before. You got gangs, you got motherfuckers that come in and they do all kind of shit. That's why I was telling you that because you were trying to make it seem like the military is just some fucking thing that you sign up like you just going to fucking you going to goddamn work every day. That's not how that shit is. It depends on where you at. You got to remember, we are all over the world, JP. This ain't no damn Job Corps. So everybody has a different type of experience when it comes down to it. And you're going to experience a lot of things depending on where you are stationed. You're going to have people, man, if you hear some of these soldiers talk, a lot of times that PTSD does not even come from war. It comes from having to deal with the society that you're in. So what you're saying, that can be also true. There's a lot of shit that happens in the military. Motherfuckers get jumped on, motherfuckers get their house broken into, niggas get shot, all kind of shit happens because it's bigger than what you think it is. That community, you got to still remember, these are citizens of not just the United States. Now watch this. It's also
they still
citizens
together,
from
they
other
still
countries.
good.
No, we got people from China, people from Africa, we got people from India, we got people that come in so they want to get their green card. That's how they do it. The military ain't what you think it is, JP. I'm trying to tell you.
No,
it ain't what you think it is.
So what's the difference between the military and the
trying to
ghetto?
make sense to the senseless.
There's a big difference. There's a big difference because you have a career. You got people that want to have careers.
So that's more legal. Is yours legitimized? Ours illegal.
Everybody.
No, y'all shit is bullshit. Y'all niggas couldn't get in the military. That's all that shit was.
To do the same shit. I'm thinking y'all talking
It ain't
about.
the same. It ain't the same.
A lot of y'all use military for morale.
You ain't got no aviator.
military.
You ain't got no aviator mechanics. You ain't got no motherfuckers that work in
pass a drug
operations.
test.
You ain't got commo. You ain't got none of these motherfuckers that do shit. You get real jobs there.
Oh, you got to have a high school
No, what
diploma.
I'm saying is, what I'm
Y'all
saying
don't
is,
get no jobs.
I understand that.
Niggas
I
come
respect
out
that.
here.
Hey, Scam, you full of shit, man.
Am I wrong?
Now, I respect that, but what I'm saying is, y'all use the military for morality purposes.
Bro,
Yes,
Y'all-
it's dog. Your whole life is about morality. It's about motivation, dedication. It's about all of that. It's about all of it.
but if you was about morality, y'all signing up to do the same shit that you could did in the ghetto.
What we're saying.
Hey, JP, the military offers dental plans also, just so you know.
Niggas that went to prison and they signed up for that.
No, but what I'm saying is,
I'll be right
y'all
back.
can't you can't not if you're gonna say that the military is a place to be for young black men, especially, right? You can't then say that you're gonna equate it with somebody in the ghetto because y'all supposed to be above that. Y'all supposed to be bigger than that. Y'all supposed to be the pinnacle of men,
You the
right?
one
Y'all
asked
the
us to-
veterans.
And why is
You're the
that?
one that asked
But y'all doing the same
bro.
shit.
You the one broke
You don't
this
know
It's just the difference is y'all is legal and ours is
Do
illegal.
you know the process of the training when it comes to military?
Oh, you talking about how they
Do
the
you
21
know
the
the
21
process?
days? I guess it was like 21 days.
So
21 days.
this is what you need to do, Jay Prince. You need to.
Wait, did he say?
No, it was 6 weeks.
Yeah,
6 weeks of training and how they beat you. How they
He said beat you.
not beat you. What I mean is how the sergeants come yelling at you and screaming at
You
you.
don't.
He watched too much motherfucking
I don't think JP understand what be going on in the military and shit like that.
Not at all.
No, he just think it's a white man's this and that, man. It's nothing too deep, you know what I mean? But
Especially the American military, that should be having all types of people from all over the globe, even like China, Asian people.
yeah, I don't know. We've had this conversation with JP, so you know what I mean. It's just I don't know. He thinks they puppets. We say they not. You know, that's how I kind of look at it.
Major Pain.
Major pain.
Hey, Jay Prince, I hate to say it, but the Klan is pleased with your efforts. They can take a vacation and go out and play golf because
Yep.
they got you out here doing what you do.
They
You
definitely
talking about
got you.
advocating for black men. The military offers, and I will say this: the military is not perfect and it has some problems
at all.
And systematically, there are some. No, I'm gonna say this: systematically, there are some issues. However, it does offer opportunity for some young
Basically
black
selling your soul for the opportunity.
Hey, Scam,
right? And you sold your ass for the COs, but anyway,
Scam, you are balanced, so that's a good response you just made.
Absolutely, there's some problems. But
I appreciate Scam. Like, they can get up here over
Hey,
and down
Prince,
for
can
the
I get the
military.
damn mic? You talk too much. No, hold on. Let me get this. Let me get this. Here's the deal. There are problems with the military, just like there's hundreds of problems in this world. But with every system, education, problems, policing, problems, food, problems, J. Prince's teeth, problems. And all these systems got problems. But to fix them, we got to go get to the root, but we need the right people in the right places. So we can get some people, E1, E2, and let's be real, our ancestors, the military we went into, I ain't even built for that. The ones who went, fought in wars, came back, and they was told, get uniform, you blacker. Hey, there's some stuff there. But a lot of military veterans have what's called green privilege. That's for life. That's for, not even for them most of the time, it's for their spouses and their families who want to go and become NFL players, NBA, nurses, doctors,
I heard
janitors,
that
whatever.
A lot of people do that shit so they could have some shit to pass to their kids and shit. Because a lot of people ain't got like inheritance and shit like that.
No,
Free education, opportunities for a better life because of green privilege. Most people don't. Now, hold on, I'll give Jay Prince
The
this.
GI Bill. I heard about the GI Bill.
Oh, yeah,
and all that.
GI Bill is, ain't nothing like it. Oh, yeah, yum.
Yeah, my chick was in it. I was dating a woman in the Army in Air Force.
Hold on, Jay Prince. Now, I'll say this because I'm going to address it, then I'm going to roast you.
That's crazy that she's
hold
picking
on,
out all
let me
y'all
talk.
veterans.
Hold on, I'm going to give you.
She picked a hood nigga to beat me.
Hold on. Let me say some stuff that makes something. There are some punk bastards that join the military. Some that think they're a tough guy and they're going to put this uniform. They get beat up on base anyway. Or they get punked by their women's and they be simped and pimped out and got all kind of problems. We roast them all over the base.
I got a question because I really need to know. Do you ever get tired of being a bitch ass nigga?
What the fuck was that?
Yeah, I'm a vet. But that's where the people like us, the older vets, are supposed to educate the younger vets. But
See, that's why I'm quiet, because everybody that's talking, I wasn't in the military. Hunter Watts was in the military, P. Smurf was in the military, T. Max was in the military, Scam Likely was in the military, JT was in the military. I ain't got nothing to say because I know.
Why not critique them as black men? Because there's a lot of black men who feel exactly like me.
Can I finish?
Muhammad Ali feel like me.
Yeah, cool. No, Muhammad Ali can pass a drug test. You can't. That's different. He was discipline focused and had a mission and did a whole bunch of stuff.
But now, Scam, what do you have to say about the veterans like P. Smurf and JT, right?
I have to say,
now they're supposed to be the pinnacle of men. How come they come out acting, and P. Smurf is older. P. Smurf in your 50s, and he still think he's a young gangbanger.
The clan that you served didn't even give you a trophy or a GI Bill. They wouldn't even give you dental benefits.
P. Smurf think he never grew up in the military.
You got an East Coast versus West Coast battle in your own team. And you talking about some war.
But what I can do is I can reach out and touch you. Now, you go to things that matter. That's a man thing. That got nothing to do with a gangbanger thing. Now,
over words, he's not disciplined. I thought the military men is the most disciplined.
I never told you that. Your teeth ain't disciplined either.
It's cats like you that don't know how
they need to serve 2 years in braces.
Talking in a sense of ignorance and foolishness. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because you can tell me what this.
You know what? Some stuff is just willing to die for.
But you can't even tell me how your
some stuff is willing to stand up and die for it. If y'all willing to stand up for the white man, I'm willing to stand up for what I believe in.
You are standing up for the white man.
If I die, P. Smurf, if I die in the process of standing up for what I believe in, well, oh well. I don't care at that point, because I refuse to allow you up some fear in my fucking heart to shush me up a silence of what I believe in. Because I'm
foolishness.
You can't determine that. Who are you?
Talked about what you would do to the women in our community, and you got girls.
No. See, you missed. You see how he lying?
From touching you.
Gray hair.
Smurf, you are lying, bro.
There are children involved that
you are lying
because of the decisions that you made.
So he get the right to just lie on my name.
Ignorance and your foolish talking. See,
so what have I said? What have I said to do something to the little kids?
James, you got gray lips.
Okay, shout out to you know my name. So what?
Let them have a scam. Let them have a scam.
Okay, let us have it. What did I do to predatory? What are you talking about?
Once again, you need to go back and listen to the things you have said, dude.
Because I purposely want to choose women of my caliber. In a joint, I've been to jails plenty times.
You a predator, bro.
How?
Because you target a group of women that should be nurtured into being better. But you gotta hope that don't go back on your own children, bro. I'm telling you that for a fact.
So let me ask you a question. We're gonna have a conversation.
What you're putting out there in the world don't go on them kids. Because
I understand that.
I'm gonna hold you accountable for it.
So let me ask you a question.
How gangster you think you ain't? You gonna see something that's gonna be a matter of something different in your life.
So let me ask you a question.
I don't want.
Is it certain particular women that you talk? Is it certain particular women that you go for?
Check this out. Once again, you're a predator, bro.
So
you need to be mindful.
So you just because you repeat now, you haven't said nothing that's predator.
So what do y'all think? Do y'all think he's a predator for going after a certain type of woman?
No.
Well, he goes after supposedly homeless women, so. But nah, nah. Predator is crazy. I ain't gonna lie to you. Predator.
He's a homeless nigga.
I don't think he's a predator at all. No.
I'm just saying he done been homeless more than everybody up here. You know what I'm saying? And he shares his homelessness. I think he's genius. What these other fools try to go after women that they can't get. These other fools go after these Brazilian broads and say they better, and they just going over there for a weekend. But they say they was going to take pictures of the volcano and coconut juice.
So you're saying he's staying in his lane, basically.
Come on, man. He
That's
mastered his lane. I know a player now. He got him 3 like 4s or 5s. He said, man, I don't try to go after them 8s and 9. They don't listen. I stay in my lane.
Man, 3 4s is 12. That's more than 10. You know what I'm saying?
Come on, man. It ain't the beauty, it's the duty, man. They'd rather have a 10, quote unquote a 10, because no batch can be a 10. A 9.1 is best she can be. Yeah. I only ever seen.
I agree with you on that.
And
no such thing as a 10.
You know,
10 is theoretical.
You did. This game is perfect. The bitch ain't perfect. But if you don't put the woman so high, then you won't have to worry about when she act out. But when you put the woman on the pedestal, you can't lose her, and now you get crushed, and now you don't like women, and you come all these pills and Frank Castle and all this dumb stuff. You know what you is when you look in the mirror. You's an ugly nigga. Get you an ugly bitch.
I don't have to go for anything.
It's called a preference.
I'm straight.
So before you had a wife,
predatory ways to take advantage of women in this.
You have never heard me say nothing that was great.
What the white man got over you, doing it just like what my man Scam.
You have not heard me say shit about Grapey, little kids, or nothing, no shit like that.
Affiliate of the Ku Klux Klan.
So audience that's listening, this man never heard me talk about nothing about me raping women, raping kids. Only thing I ever said, and I would be gladly to repeat it, I purposely go at the certain type of women so I can end up with hold on, because he took me out of context, y'all. Can I please, because he trying to put a jacket on me. Or are you okay with him putting a jacket on people?
No, you got the jacket on, homie.
I don't got no jacket on.
See, you done talk so much. You done talk so much that you done forgot.
Bro, I know what I'm saying.
No, you don't know what you're saying.
So I know what I want. So the only reason, everything that I said that I do, I learned
you want to be a predator, huh?
Bro. Because clearly you don't got the full information. You've been hanging around people that's been my ops, and you just bit the book. You just bit the ring.
I heard you say it from your own mouth.
So you didn't get me. You didn't get the full context.
No,
I got the right to give you clarity.
Your own mouth.
Right, but you heard bits and pieces.
That's why I told you to be quiet.
No, you got bits and pieces. You have bits and pieces, bro.
No, I got everything you done said.
Bro, it seems like you trying to trying to bleed some shit like that.
I said you've been predatory and you looking to be predatory towards women, dude.
So this is what I said, y'all. For the audience that's listening, I said the reason why I choose a particular type of women, typically gonna be homeless or they got the inmate thing. Why? Because since I've been growing up, watching my uncles and them who had to be the ones that chose good women, like Tyrese, the rapper, the singer, they don't end up with their kids. The method that I have chose to do is the same thing that I learned from black women. What they taught me was they only give babies to the men that was thugs, got criminal records, so because they don't stand a chance in a court of law. Only thing I did was reverse the method. Why? Because I grew up in that. I'm a jail nigga. I'm an inmate ass nigga. I'm a homeless nigga. I was just homeless a few months ago.
Hey Smurf, you muted.
Smurf, you muted. You muted.
And by the way, shows to the lie detector. He says, as a single father, his representation should represent something great for his kids. He wants them to end up with men like himself and nothing better. I don't know what he want them to end up with, but I do appreciate the support. Appreciate it. I don't know where he want his kids to end up.
Hey, Jay Prince.
JT, hold on, y'all. So this is a good conversation. So for the remainder of the conversation, let's try to keep it real and get to a point, because people that are watching are really getting some out of this conversation.
Yes, I don't appreciate Black Man Unfiltered. You allow this man to sit up here trying to paint a narrative like I'm a grapist.
I'm allowing you guys to have the conversation. Two men have the conversation together. It ain't got nothing to do with me.
Right. So to clarify, it wasn't no grapey shit.
Yeah,
it was me choosing my preference. That's how I ended up with full custody of all my daughters. My daughters them that never went through. My daughters them don't got that story like the other women. My daughters them do not have the same story like other women. I have a right to choose what I want to choose. I have a right to choose. All my kids' mama is older, by my age or older. Everything was consistent, and my kids, consensual, and my kids' mothers is my age or older.
Your mic went off again, Peacework. Your mic went off again.
Hey, Jay Prince, I got a question.
So don't put no bullshit on my name.
We can't
just because you was in the military, you can reach out and touch.
Oh, there you go. There you go. You good now. You good now. We couldn't hear you a few minutes ago. Go ahead.
Okay, so you have put yourself in a predicament where you are bringing down our community. You want to talk against men that at least gave their life for this country to be able to have the right to say what they need to say. You ain't fought for none of that. If anything, you bound it by your actions, by how you even.
Me, I didn't fight. I fought my path. What the fuck you mean I didn't fight?
You keep blaming your past. What about the present and the future?
Bro, when I come up here, comes up here.
Lie detector said he said it a few times. He was asked. I'm not denying it. I'm not saying it's far-fetched for somebody to want their daughters to have a dude like them. I'm just saying that I never heard him say it.
Here we talk about the shit we done went through. So I talk about the shit that I don't. You can't dictate what I talk. Bro, you tell your story. First off, I'm not gonna let you bully me. I don't give a fuck what you is. I'm not gonna let you bully me. I got a right to speak, bro. You are not gonna check. You are not gonna check when I get the chance to speak my story. You speak your story.
Speak your story, but
you trying to critique it. You trying to make it seem like you finna hold me or something. That's not gonna happen. That's not, bro. I swear to God, my dear mama grave, I would be gladly to die before I let you hold me, talking about silence me or speaking what I done went through.
That's the problem. You is what you is.
So and I ain't what I ain't. And I ain't what I ain't. I refuse to let you punk me, bro. You are not gonna punk me, bro. You are not finna sit up here and tell me that I can't speak my story.
Community lately, other than be a predator.
It sounds like you might be jealous of me.
Jealous of what?
Because my voice connect way tougher than yours. I have a deeper impact than you.
When I'm in my own house.
I'm in my own house.
I fought for my country. What if I'm jealous of when I'm educated, have my own business and employed, mentor young men?
And you wasting it on a homeless nigga. If you got all of that, why do a homeless nigga is so damn threatened by you?
How can I
if you got all of that, why you so threatened by the homeless nigga?
A nuclear family. I can't be jealous of that. If anything, it makes me sorrowful to see a guy like you to even get the right to even talk amongst men. That's a problem.
First off, you're not gonna treat me nothing less than a man. You're not gonna treat me nothing less than a man. So here's the thing: how's you jealous of a homeless man?
You wouldn't even be.
How are you jealous of a homeless? How do a homeless man? If you got all.
What do y'all think about it? Y'all think JP should be able to talk amongst these men? He's like he feel bad that JP got the right to talk amongst men. You said no.
I said no. I say no.
Why you say that? And your mic is kind of low, Clue. Your mic. Let me see.
My mic is no. I say no.
Why you say no?
Because he does not match the intellectual capacity to speak on this matter.
On this panel, okay.
Yeah,
that sounds like man gatekeeping to me, brother.
So what about other panels?
We need gatekeepers. Who said that? We need gatekeepers.
Do you think he should be on other panels or no panels at all?
Panels on his level, doctor. Panels that are on his level.
Niggas ain't no better than nobody because they went and learned how to shoot an AR-15 or something, did a few push-ups and jumped over a wall. You niggas ain't no better than nobody. He is the average Negro. Since y'all so good, why a lot of their daughters end up with niggas like Jay Prince?
Damn. That's a good point, though. I was about to fight you on that sirism, but that's a good point.
Just saying, man. Come on.
Because they attracted to the bad boys.
You know?
Yeah, like they told Jay Prince years ago, they told him to get his life together, then come back on the panels. And unfortunately, he still haven't done that. That's the reason why I don't talk to him.
Jay Prince understands one thing. No matter how stupid he acts on panels, blacks will love him. He understands that. That's why he keeps doing what he does.
Well, I definitely don't hate him.
The second that he starts to be intellectual, his entire audience will abandon him.
Well, sometimes he be showing them
You have
how
to keep it like that.
how unintelligent some of these other brothers are. That
Right.
once he keep, got his debating style, because it's just verbal, debating that they're doing. But the brother Passport down here said JP must got some kind of game if he always have women. Some of these other dudes be uptight and pretentious and obnoxious and got all the degrees, but they can't get a woman. So I mean,
But see, sirism, that's the thing. I just came up with a couple of months ago. That
go ahead, bro.
Really dirt poor and the very wealthy have something in common that the middle class doesn't. It's the ability to get bitches. The ability to get bitches. The dirt poor can get a woman easily. The super rich can get a woman easily. But everybody in the middle, they got to work.
Well, why you can't
Get a woman.
take advice from another brother?
I
You know
got
what
a
I'm saying?
woman. I don't have to. I got a woman.
Why you always got
I
to
don't
try to
have to.
challenge somebody? You know what I'm saying?
I got a woman. I don't have to. I don't have to work.
Oh, okay.
I
Okay.
got
Well,
a
some of you players, man, I know I'll be talking my stuff on here, man, but you could hit the email or something, man. I'll give you a little advice. We can keep it on the low. Some of y'all need some type of player enhancement, some Mac lessons, some 101, just some style. My goodness. I ain't gonna tell you what kind of candle to buy either. Like something. I'm gonna tell you some real shit.
All it is, right? You got all your life together. You're a veteran. You got everything going good, right? How come you spending more energy, finna risk it all for a homeless man? You a silly dude.
You ain't did nothing but take. It sounds like you jealous of us. It sounds like you jealous of the privileges.
Oh
that we
my
get.
God.
Hey JT, if you wanted to, you could get a house built from the ground up because you served this.
I don't care about that superficial shit. You
Yes,
so
sir.
superficial.
It's only when it's in our hand. But when you got it,
Yeah.
as a so-called man, all of a sudden it's different. Come on,
Dude,
you jealous.
you spend more energy on a homeless man. I'm a homeless man. I'm winning. I'm winning because I got P Smurf. I got P Smurf who got all this. He a veteran. He got his house built. He got his house built. He got all of this money.
You don't even have a place to have your children in.
He got all this money and all this other stuff. Okay, how come you can this is how you know he a hater. This is how you know. This is how P Smurf. This is how you know P Smurf is jealous of me, right? Because he poured out some shit. What it was, he started hanging around Fatty them. He started hanging around Fatty them, and he adopted what they believed about me, right? So here's the thing: why you ain't
talking about? You know
you be on their channels.
No, I don't. I bet you can't show me one time I was on any of them dudes' channels. Not one time.
What was the topic?
Well, I apologize for that. But here's the thing: you pointing out all of the negative shit. Wait, hold on, black man. He poured out. Why you ain't pouring out that? Okay, hold on. This is how I know you're a jealous man.
Because once again, what you're doing is you're putting out frivolous information.
Hey, black man, can I close out my military statement? Hey, can I-
I'm just letting them.
So why you couldn't point out that I'm raising my kids? I fought for my daughters.
So this is what I'm saying, right? I don't want to be that guy, but I'll just point this out, right? A lot of people, and JT right up here in particular, a lot of people frowned upon certain type of content. You know what I'm saying? They don't really like no type of banditry. You know what I'm saying? They like the prestigious content creators that above, you know what I'm saying, the ratchetry, the banditry, etc., right? But a lot of them do let it rock. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them do let it play out just like I do the same shit over here. You know what I mean? But just an observation. Just an observation.
They still gonna be a hard to make them convince them that style is better than theirs because it's 5 guys that been in the military. And once you go in the military and you're a black guy, to me, because I've had 7, 8 people in my family be in the military. Some of them retired doing real well, and they made the military work for them. Okay, that's one thing. But they seem to have like almost like a cop type of mindset from being in the military. You know, their friends, they always got to have, you know, guns around, and they have to talk about a lot of political topics, and they really ready to go, I mean, you know, to the floor with it about how their feelings on military and topics and Trump and stuff. And it takes a certain kind of woman to deal with a military type guy. And to me, it just reminds me of like a black cop. The way they look at where everybody else are like degenerates, and we need to get rid of these guys, and you know, we're the upper crust of America, and I protected this country, and you know, thank you for your service. You know, they just look at life different, if you ask me.
So let me ask you this: is it the way that they look at life, right? Is it more good than bad, or is it more bad than good?
I can't really say. I just know, you know, it takes a toll on a lot of guys, from especially if they went to actual war. Kind of like, you know, and they woman have to know how to deal with that kind of guy, you know. And it's like I say, and everybody can't have like a cop for a husband, because they come home with some of that, the stresses. Maybe some of them have PTSD. It's definitely a certain mindset. But they definitely don't like the lower level because they've worked hard, and they don't like that moniker that black men are lazy and degenerate. That's why I went to the military. I served this country, and I'm upstanding. I bought my house, and I did things the right way. You know? So I understand.
So when they see another black man, they thinking that when they see another black man who's on the opposite side of the scale, do they feel like some sort of shame, like that person is staining them?
I won't say all of them, but some of them. That's what I feel. I don't know.
That would explain why they be going so aggressively at JP. Because I used to always wonder, like, why they so mad at him that bad. It's like he's on a screen. He's not where you at. He's not at your spot. You know what I'm saying?
But he reminds them of everything that's wrong with society, because he's the top N-word. And he stays there and battle with them. And, you know, military guys are, you know, supposed to be machismo, bravado. You know, most of the guys are in shape. Most of the mano, you know, it's real masculine. So when they see this guy and he didn't work for nothing and he just gets over it, that gets up under their skin. He's totally what they're against.
Yeah.
Well, you point out all of the bad shit. You point out all the bad shit. Point out the good shit.
Keep telling your past. I'm telling you to look to the future.
But all I'm saying is, why you didn't point out that I fought for my kids? I've been raising my kids for 10 years plus.
From a crackhead, bro. You supposed to get them from a crackhead.
Who a crackhead?
Get them from a good woman, and let me see it.
Who's a crackhead? I ain't never slept with no crackhead, fam.
You just stated a minute ago you can't handle a woman, so you go and get the least of women.
No, they not crackheads though.
Jealous of that for.
I guarantee you, if you leave your wife right now, you are not gaining your kids. If you leave your wife right now, you're not getting your kids.
I got my children, and my children.
I said you got full custody of them.
Yes. What is your business though? You need to be worried about your children.
Business.
And you need to be worried about your children. My children are young.
I'm raising my kids by myself.
And they're very responsible.
Bro, I'm raising my kids by myself. I don't know what you heard about me. But I'm raising my daughters by myself. Bro, first off, hold on one speech, Smurf. Hold on. I understand that you got this. No, it is. Hold on. I understand you got this tough trip. I understand that you got this tough trip about yourself, but you're not going to tell me what I need to be doing. You don't know. You're not going to point your finger at me and tell me what the fuck I need to be doing. That's out. You're not going to tell me shit. You're not going to tell me a motherfucking thing.
Uncle Ruckus, you ain't did nothing but take Uncle
Ruckus. You know Uncle Ruckus. You serve America. Use the America's hoe. You America hoe. You's America hoe. You bragging about being America hoe and America your pimp. America is your pimp. Instead of sitting up here talking to these white motherfuckers. This is what I be saying about these black military veterans, right? This is what I be saying. Now, these white people got off doing this whole ass shit to Carmelo Anthony, the 14-year-old boy, the Chinese man getting off for killing a 14-year-old boy. But this motherfucking nigga want to come up here and talk down on a nigga that's so-called below him.
That's your problem.
Smoke that for child.
Conversation without disrespecting. You can't even have a conversation.
You the one disrespecting. You the one where's that peace? Where's that energy for child? Where's that energy for child? He just killed a 14-year-old boy and got off.
Bro, listen, I don't put my energy in the play. I've been retired since 36, little boy.
But you trying to get out of retirement on a homeless man.
My children are educated.
You trying to get out of retirement on a homeless man, though. On a homeless man.
Why you even up here? You ain't got time to be up here talking to me.
That's what I'm saying.
You getting to work, homeless man.
Actually, I am at work. I'm at work. I get the fuck at work and every month. I make babies at work. I refuse to let you hold me. You're not gonna hold me, and you're not gonna silence me. And I refuse to let you I refuse to let you quiet me and think that I'm not gonna tell my story. I don't give a fuck. I would be gladly. Nigga, I would smile in your face while you killing me. Nigga, I refuse to let you do that to me, bro.
From this point forward, Jay Pussy, be mindful of what you say, bro.
I don't give a fuck about none of that, bro. You know what I mean? You know how many times I face death, bro? You don't fear me, and I refuse to let you shut me up. You ain't shutting up child. You ain't shutting up that white man that did that shit to Carmelo Anthony. Don't you come talking to me.
He's dead.
Nigga.
What are you talking about?
No, I'm saying his daddy. The black men always want to take it out on somebody that's lower than them, and he's a veteran doing this shit. He punking on what he in his mind. I'm a homeless ain't shit nigga, but he want to come out of retirement for a homeless ain't shit nigga. But you got all of these white motherfuckers standing on you niggas, and you ain't doing shit. Bro, you're not gonna hold me. Hold them first, then I might listen to you. Until then, man, shut the fuck up.
Which doctor?
Yeah, go ahead.
Sometimes JP gonna talk himself up out of his little benefits he got going. I think he need to chill sometime, man. Because he be on there, he going too far to get back at these guys, but he gonna mess up his own bag.
Yeah, talking about that shit at work, that shit is kind of hot.
That's kind of a little spicy.
Yeah,
and then people talking about, come on, Reese,
and
we
that's
go
not
back
just
and
for
forth.
him. That jeopardize him and whoever is on that same
And his child
same
dreams, man.
plot.
And Reese, I know you and JP go back and forth, but don't call that man Job. Come on, baby.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Don't do that. Come on, y'all.
He doesn't care, man.
I mean, that's your
That's
little
different.
punching bag, and you be biting on him, and y'all go back and forth. Come on. You're going to have him lose
But
his
I don't know
job.
how you do. You want if you're on this internet long enough, I see a lot of people say shit they ain't supposed to say on these panels over and over, man.
I already know. Especially
Okay,
when
well,
you have
these
open
people
time.
be calling and reporting Clue. We have your name, you gave it willingly during this live, along with other invaluable information. So you getting doxed, ho. Okay, you want to jump up here talking cash money, thinking you gonna come for me when I was not bothering you or talking to you? I will not let it go. Okay, you're gonna find out real quick how we give it up.
Yeah, he out of pocket. He you right, Reese. He out of pocket. I heard what he said. That's why I was like, man, don't mess your bag up trying to go too far on these panels, man.
I think JP has gotten to the most fights that I've ever seen on YouTube. He's
But
pretty much fought with
that's his
almost
thing,
everybody.
though. That's his thing. He loves it. You know, hey,
That's
you
why
can't
he
say
missed Fight Club.
yeah, you can't say he ain't legendary. When you talk about different panelists, he's definitely one of the top for his panelists. His show, his own show ain't never really cracked, but as a panelist, boy, he's something to deal with, good or bad or indifferent.
Yeah, because he wants to call everybody soft, and you're like, what the hell are you talking about? Yeah, that's why I don't bother. That's why I don't bother him. Yeah, he just makes everybody upset, man. It's,
Clue is a little soft. I mean, he ain't lying about Clue. Tell him the truth.
now we
Keon,
talking.
Keon is a little soft too. You know what I'm saying? He can get a little snuggly duggly when it comes to the
It's
girl.
really wrong with Clue. I don't want to sit next. Can I be moved on the panel before we end? He cannot sit next to me ever in the rest of the YouTube history.
There you go. There you go.
Sit your ass down there. Don't ever have me sit next to a weirdo like that. Okay. Yeah, it's funny why you up there
I
getting
thought
like
Clue
a
was a
school
player.
girl.
Why y'all disrespecting Mac Clue?
Ain't nothing Mac about him. We don't like him. He's a liar. He sat up here and said things he had no business saying. He's up here he shouldn't have never bothered me. I was minding my motherfucking pink and green business. But since he want to go there, we're gonna take it there. Don't say nothing to nobody. Better not say not a damn thing to me, because he gonna get with everything he deserved, and he gave it up on here. He didn't have to give out all the information. He gave it up, so he gonna get whatever he deserves. He sat here and publicly enforced violence against young collegiate students and said a lot of stuff he had no business saying. And you know what? He need to stand in it. Stand in it, nigga. Stand in it with all your anti-blackness or whatever it is you brought up here. Why are you even here? You don't fit any other report on the panel.
Clue is black. How can he be anti-black? He's a black man.
He for sure is. No one likes you, and your alleged fraternal brothers are not claiming you, Clue. So, like I said, the Sigmas with me, boy. They ain't with you. Your own claim brotherhood won't be with Beachy. They not.
I
with
like
you.
Clue.
I don't care.
Yeah,
who
I fuck you, Clue.
I don't like him.
We got a brotherhood over here.
I don't like him, and he should have never ever came for me and brought up any of my letters, because wasn't nobody up here talking about none of that. He gonna learn to mind his goddamn business, mind Clue Studio business, not BGO8s. Okay, how about that?
What, you gonna put a rook on him?
Don't worry about what I'm doing. I don't do that type of weird stuff. Am I talking to you? Why are you always in the conversation? I wasn't talking to you, Ism. How dare you disrupt the flow of the show? We're on something else. He messed up the whole mood. Like, I don't even want to be up here no more. But that's okay, because we got something for him. And that's something really wrong when your own guys ain't going with you. They don't like you, boy. So something is really wrong. Either your membership was denied, you are false claiming, or you altogether was just a reject and a throwaway. Nobody wanted you in anyway. One way or the other, I'm going to get down to the bottom of it. Don't nobody better not say nothing to me, because it'll be on my community wall blasting his stupid ass.
Shut the fuck up. If you don't kill me. Nigga, I've been there since my mama died, bitch ass nigga. Fuck you.
So y'all see that pain right there?
Nigga, fuck you. What's the move?
That's pain right there.
Nigga,
y'all see it?
you ain't gonna scare me, nigga.
JT, you see it?
Nigga, fuck you. Let's do it. You ain't gonna silence me, nigga.
Scam, you see it?
On my damn mama grave, you ain't gonna silence me, nigga. On my damn mama grave.
But I'm saying, no,
nigga,
that you see
I'm
that.
gonna down my business. I refuse to let some chump ass nigga who allow these white motherfuckers to hold him. Then you want to come out of retirement on a homeless nigga.
Smurf, you see it?
They don't got no type of threat on you. That white man got a threat on you. Don't shake your head, nigga. Shake your head at y'all. Get tough with him.
He hurting, man.
Nigga. A 16-year-old boy just got railroaded. A 14-year-old boy just got murked. You up here trying to get tough with a homeless nigga. Fuck you. Nigga. That military didn't make you a real man. You ain't standing up to the white motherfuckers. You ain't standing up to them Asian motherfuckers.
Yep, let him live.
Only else niggas will. You. Nigga. You ain't gonna hold me. On my damn mama grave, you're not gonna hold me. You're not gonna shut me up. Him, you better make sure I got a smile on my face. On my damn mama grave. Nigga. The fuck you hollering about? Trying to act like you gonna hold me and punk me. I'm not going. You're not gonna hold me. I don't appreciate that shit. Yeah, you know my name. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I've been dead since 95. Nigga. You gonna fear me with some death? Fuck you. I'm going to die any motherfucking way. And I'm not feeling no whole ass nigga put fear in my heart. Let's get this shit popping then. I ain't running. I'm gonna die right here. Nigga, I ain't running from shit. On my mama, I'm not. On my damn mama grave, I'm not. Stop trying to put fear in my heart. I'm like, I'm finna sit up here and let you emasculate me. And you a black man. You ain't emasculating child. You ain't emasculating them motherfuckers who did that shit to railroad that 16-year-old boy. And you want to get smoked with a homeless black man. Man, fuck you, what you stand for? If that's what you stand for, fucking on the weak, man, fuck you. I ain't shutting up shit. You just jealous because I got a deeper impact than you, because motherfuckers rock with me because I speak that real shit and y'all be speaking that fake ass shit. Nigga?
J Prince.
Huh? He keeps trying to hold me. I ain't gonna let him hold me. On my mom, I'm not.
No, I wasn't about to correct you. I'm glad that you got that out.
You know how many times I've been shot at? Motherfucker, bro, I don't give a fuck about none of that. If I die, I die. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a flying fuck.
I hear you.
Nigga, I've been waiting for somebody to do that shit any motherfucker way. The only reason why I'm living because of them kids. Nigga, fuck you talking about? I done lost every motherfucker damn near in my family due to murder. Nigga, you think you finna pump some fear in my blood because you raising your voice? Because you blaming me? Let's do it. Not this motherfucker then. But I refuse to shut up. You're gonna have to take me out. So on my damn mama grave, I refuse to be a bitch.
Jay Prince. Now we gotta now that you got that out, we gotta do something about that, man. We gotta, if you got them babies over there and you talking about, you know, dying and all this other stuff, man, you have to do something about
the internet. Black Man Unfiltered, you was around when I first came here.
Yeah.
And when I tell you, I didn't care about dying because I was having panic attacks. Every motherfucking day, me and my daughter was going to the hospital 3 times a day. Because of the shit that I done went through. Got shot at on the freeway.
I was there.
All that other shit.
I remember, JT.
And I said the YouTube shit was helping me. But this motherfucker sorry ass nigga want to come up here, want to shut me up and talking about woo at the bend, woo at man, do it.
Yeah, Jay Prince, I was there for you 4 years ago. We talked about this same thing. I listen, bro. I'm praying for you, and I'm glad that you got that out. And this is what it looks like in real time. Somebody said in the chat of how it is to have that hurt in you, and to have that conversation with Peace Murph, and then for him to pull you into that area where you release that is a good thing, right? And that's why people,
ever since my mama died, Black Man Unfiltered, ever since my mama died, I've been feeling like every motherfucker been trying to punk me. And at first I used to be scared because them people was real intimidating.
Yeah.
But now I'm not scared no more.
I'm
not scared no more. You have to do that shit.
Yeah. You dealing with some deep inner stuff, especially because you done mentioned, and this is just from my observation, I'm not no doctor, right? I'm not the fake Dr. Cheyenne Brown or nothing, but I will say that I feel that pain that I ain't gonna lie to you, brother, and I don't have nothing bad to say to you right now. I see the deeper issue, and I see that you losing your mom really altered your life a lot. And I think and I think that you built this wall around you, right? I think you built this wall around you. And you stayed stagnant in that area of pain, and you ain't.
No, the thing is, they come up here, they bragging and talking about they got mamas and they daddies and shit. Then they trying to punk on a motherfucker. They didn't get the chance to even have that.
You hear that, Smurf?
They didn't get a motherfucker. I didn't get the chance to have no mama. My mama died in front of me, and my dad just died.
Shows to the lie detector. He said, they have the same mindset of black men who use the police. Who used to police their tribal communities. Nowadays, we praise the troublemakers over the intellectuals, right? Who got the same mindset? I think he's saying people in the military got the same mindset as black men who used to police their tribal communities. And nowadays, we praise troublemakers over intellectuals. What y'all think about that?
I believe he was speaking on me, saying, you know, that the military guys have that police like mindset. I mean, we gotta have somebody police the community. You know what I'm saying? So I understand where you're coming from.
He also says, yeah, ain't nothing wrong with that. That's probably the best way to police your own community. You know what I'm saying? You have more empathy for people that you grew up around, or at least you know their family. You know what I'm saying? Shows to the lie detector. He says, a lot of people enable JP while he tries to convince himself he's good. He never got validation all of his life, so his online character is his attempt. He hates what others. He hates what others had the opportunity to be. He hates what others had the opportunity to be. I don't know. What y'all think?
That's interesting, right there.
Just
He might
watching
be
the
on to something. I
retarded.
think.
Man, I think we're just watching the retarded.
Come
man.
on, bro. I think he has some problems. And what Lie Detector said, might be a little bit of truth in what he just said right there. I don't know.
Yeah,
if
he's
it's
like Al
necessarily
Bundy.
enable because, necessarily enable because it's a link right there. He hits the link and people put him on the show. The numbers go up or the numbers stay steady. He's very polarizing. He's entertaining. and he stands on his BS, whether it's BS or not. He stands on his square, so it makes a good argument and it's entertaining, especially if the other guy is totally opposite of what he's saying. And most of the time, that's how it is.
You don't think we're just watching a retard?
But I think the brother do need some therapy too. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that's what we're doing, right? Right, DJ. We're just watching a retard, right?
Oh no. What it is? A lot of times, I'd be interested to hear him explain why he think the way he think. You know what I'm saying? But for the most part, I don't be. Wait a minute. For the most part, I don't be agreeing with him, right? But I still don't agree that I should like silence him and not let him hit the panel, because a lot of y'all be saying shit that I don't necessarily agree with. You know what I'm saying? So it is what it is. It's just opinions. You know what I mean?
The clown, though. We like when he clowns, right?
Well, some people will say you clowning.
That's what I was gonna say.
Some people gonna say you're a clown, Clue. I mean, when it comes to women, you be giving us all of these facts. You be giving us all of these hypotheses and different allegations on you got women and possibles. And we never see you with the woman. We never hear you with the woman. So you be saying you got game and women. And we don't see it, but I know you a Mac though. I know you a Mac, man. Now behind behind the scene, Clue, Witch Doctor be telling me, he don't believe your rap sheet. He say you suck.
All right, I don't know what that was, but back to Jay Prince. We look at him as a clown. We make fun of him because he is a clown. So that's all it is. To you, Clue. We like when he chimps out. We like that. It's entertainment. That's what that is. It's entertainment.
Well, when you get drunk in your truck by yourself and you call in on panels, you're very entertaining.
Thank you. I appreciate that. I do.
And some people might say JP might be more player than you.
Uh-oh.
Well,
I had to go in.
To be seen. That remains to be seen.
I know, because we haven't seen a woman yet. Can we hear a little something in that in your cabin when you're on the road by yourself? You ain't got a little road partner?
Not even a lizard.
I don't do lot lizards, sir.
Oh, you cap. Drop this nigga.
That's illegal.
Drop this nigga right now.
That's illegal.
Shit, I'll fast forward.
That's illegal. That's illegal. We don't do that here.
Yeah, JP's trying to hold on to his glory days, and unfortunately his glory days is pretty much being on these panels. That's like all he got. So when he come online and try to call people soft, and then everybody go back at him and talk down to him, then he get upset. Now he's like a victim now, and he's been piling up a lot of people on his grandmama and his dead mama grave. Good Lord. A lot of stuff on that grave. You need to stop that. So, like I said, man, if I had JP's problems, I won't even be on these panels. I would get my life together, then come back. But he wants to hold on to these things.
You're a snooty nigga. You trying to act like you better than somebody. See, that's what JP be talking about.
You don't think I'm better than JP?
No, I don't. You's a regular nigga.
Okay.
I've seen you before. You's a regular nigga.
He's below regular. if I'm regular, he's below regular.
Below regular is crazy. That shit is not cool to say to people, man.
Nah, I mean, who are we lying? I mean, he has no shame.
No,
you're
lying.
Videotape.
You putting yourself above your ranking. You're embellishing on your exploits.
No, if you said I'm average, hey, did I argue with you about that?
No, bro. Pause, man. Pause. What are you doing right now?
They can say he's average at best.
You know what I'm saying? Don't ever say I said that to you. I did not say that, brother.
Wait, so do you think me and JP's on the same wavelength?
So don't y'all breathe the same oxygen?
Yeah, we all breathe the same oxygen. Dogs breathe the same oxygen we do also.
Okay. How tall are you, brother?
5'7".
JP 6'4".
So what?
What's your dress size?
Dress size. You Kevin Samuels or something?
Rate yourself and you can't use that.
Thanks, son.
It's funny
Yeah,
how
but-
y'all. It's funny how y'all automatically, by default, respect Sorism. You respect everything he says. Ronald,
Nah, I know you're joking around.
Check that nigga, man.
Nah, I know
He's
you're
here
joking
making
around.
fun of you. He's making fun of you. Check him. Check
Me and
him.
Ronald are friends.
Come
See,
on,
this is
man.
always
Nah, we-
Whatever,
always
man.
between a friendship of a brotherhood.
Clue
You
just
let him
messed
talk
with
to you
hell,
like
bro.
that. Check that nigga, man.
Nah, I'm good.
Me and Ronald are cool, brother.
Whatever, man. Check him. I did it.
Clue just messy as hell, bro. God damn, bro.
Check that nigga, man.
Clue, your big wide ass. You know what? If that's you got a big fat ass.
Dude, yes, sir. Yeah, come on, check that nigga, man.
Who ass fatter than mine, and he up here want to talk about somebody. Listen here, Clue. We like Ism. We don't like you. Nobody likes you. Okay. I guarantee if we turn these cameras on
I
and
love not
we all
being
stand
liked.
up, you can twerk better than me. Okay.
I love not being liked. I'm the only man on the planet that loves not being liked.
You.
What else you got,
Daddy.
Beachy? What else you got?
Don't ever talk to me again. Why am I sitting?
What
How
else?
you back over here next to me? DJ, stop playing games.
Ain't got no more seats. Ain't got no more seats. You know what I'm saying? You gotta.
Can you put Ism next to me and throw him back down there? I don't want to, or put me on the other side.
I paid extra for the aisle seat, darling.
Yeah,
Well, can you stop?
I had reservations.
I
You
don't
got
want
pull.
to sit
You got pull on this channel, Beachy. You got pull.
Shut
on this
up,
channel?
freak.
Is everybody your bitch
Ronald, will you
on
mind
this channel?
Wait. Whoa.
I'm
Wait,
asking
wait,
Beachy. I'm just asking
Hey,
Beachy.
DJ?
I don't
I'm
like your
asking
line of
Beachy.
questioning, buddy.
Let me
Something-
rephrase.
That's what he
Let me
said.
rephrase. Does
Please
everybody
do.
submit to you, Beachy?
No, freak. I just don't want to
Okay.
sit next
I
to you.
just
I feel
asked.
uncomfortable. Your loserness is rubbing off on me. I don't want nothing to do with your type.
I'm the one that made you speak up. You were quiet until
You
I
didn't make
started
nobody
talking.
say nothing.
He
Quiet until I
invoking
started
emotions. He invoking
You please let him know, bitch.
is
No, sir, I ain't even did. This is nothing over here. This you ain't got that type of power, so you do not got big dick energy. If you don't shut your ass up,
I never said I had power.
You don't got
I
that
never
type
said
of
I had
energy.
power.
You don't got big dick
Which
energy.
doctor did I say I have power?
Bro,
don't
this
say I have
between you
power.
and Beachy. This is not a tag.
I mean,
This is
yeah,
not
it's
tag
not
team.
like,
That's
okay,
between
how
you.
dare you?
So if a woman say that, you don't gotta
I
say
know
power.
you don't have it. We can tell by the way you look. You don't have
have
it.
power.
So don't ever talk.
So
to
you
me
know
like
how I look.
energy.
You know how I look?
Told us how you look, fool. You came on camera and gave us that raggedy photo.
Yeah.
But when you turned that camera on, we definitely took a screenshot with that big old missing piece on the top.
Yeah. So I'm a Sigma, right?
Listen here, fat ass. Okay.
Alpha, Lambda, after.
We don't care nothing. Look at you. You so busy trying to claim something. No one cares. You came up here with
You
the
did.
You're
You
just
talk-
not
you
right.
talked
So
about
she
me
tied
once
me
I
and
left.
gave it back up. But
You
you're
started
just not
talking about
likable.
me once I left. So
You're just
you
not
care.
likable.
You care. You like me. You like me, Beachy.
Boy, bye.
Yeah, she likes me. I think she does.
Sir, it'll never happen.
think
So
she
whatever
does.
you're trying right now, you can just get that shit out of your head because it will never ever motherfucking happen.
I think she likes
I think not. You would be the last one on this
Don't
panel
fight
I would
it.
ever
Don't fight it. Don't
communicate
fight it,
with
Beachy.
outside of this panel. So enjoy what into the show.
Beachy, don't fight
the
it.
show almost over. Enjoy it to the show.
Admit it.
You will never speak
Admit
to me.
it.
Again. I'm gonna make sure
Admit it.
I block your ass on every level. Channel.
That's okay,
channel
but
I see
you
it's
can't
blocked.
block the truth. You cannot block the truth.
Damn, sorry. This what happens when you get little dicks up here talking.
She likes me. I think she likes me.
Hey, DJ.
Fool bye.
Yo.
Hey, before I leave, I'm about to leave soon, but y'all was talking something about like neighborhoods and stuff like that. Was this like based on Carmelo Anthony, his family moving to a mostly white and Asian neighborhood?
That was for we was talking about the neighborhood his family moved to. Yeah.
Okay, so y'all was against that?
Oh, I was saying that the family couldn't have known if it was a racist neighborhood or not, you know what I mean?
Okay. Well, shoot. I I kind of did the similar thing when it came to my family. You know, we moved into a mostly white neighborhood. You know,
So
and
let me ask you
it
this,
was.
dude. Do y'all got like a do y'all got like a sense of community with y'all neighborhood, with y'all neighbors and shit?
Not really. It's kind of like the same, just like any neighborhood. I mean, one thing different about here is like every time you're driving around, people walking their dog and they just wave to you and stuff like that.
But
And
the thing
I
is,
mean,
but look at this though. Like I live in a predominantly black neighborhood, right? And it's my shit is like the hood basically, right? But the
yeah,
thing is a lot of black people, and it's like I could go outside and see like kids playing and shit like that. It's like just it's normal. It's not like crackheads, and it's not on that level of shit. You know what I mean? But a lot
yeah,
of people help each other. Like you know what I mean? Like if I need a jump start, I know I just gotta be out there long enough, and I could get a jump start if I leave some shit on and my shit run dead or something, or you know what I'm saying? So I'd be wondering if people who move to neighborhoods where people don't got like a sense of community and everybody just stick to themselves, if that'd be better than you around your own kind where you could like fuck with each other. You know what I mean?
well, they got kids play with each other over around here. I mean, shoot, white kids, you know, some of my daughter's friends, you know, they white and they be coming through the house and stuff like that. One time I was in the kitchen, I turned around, I saw a white girl in my kitchen. I'm like, what the hell? She was hanging out with my kids and stuff, you know. But like I said, it's pretty cool. I mean, it's different, of course. I mean, when it comes to crime, I mean, there's no crime. Like, I ain't got no cops coming in my neighborhood. Cops didn't come in my neighborhood in like 2 years. And the last time I saw a cop, he was just visiting a neighbor. It wasn't any police business.
Hey,
Ronald. Damn, you ain't seen the cops and damn.
Yeah,
Ronald.
I didn't see a cop in 2 years, and it was different.
Ronald.
Yes, what's up? What's up?
Listen to Uncle Ism.
Go ahead.
Oh, here we go.
If you want to see the cops, have that white girl over. Do not have a white girl in your kitchen, okay? You've been doing good. The cops see that white girl in your house, they're gonna do you like Carmel. They're gonna call you all kind of things. You living in a predominantly white neighborhood. They just look at you as the good brother. You know that, right? They know you where you at. You stand out.
Yes,
so they
sir.
don't need to see you. Don't be having them white girls in your kitchen, Ronald. Look, when you are a black man in a predominantly white neighborhood, you don't get no do-overs. You get one chance to mess up, and they all gonna point the finger at you. Black neighborhood, you could do something, mess up a little bit, but you got to be very careful. Very careful. They don't want to get.
That's why they should have a little bit grace when it comes to Carmelo.
No,
because he never got in no trouble, and he made one mistake, and now they turned it back, calling him a demon. And it's like, bro, he made a mistake. Like, it's not like he just did nothing. Yeah, he did something.
He
you know what I'm
accidentally
saying?
killed somebody.
Yeah.
So how long you think
Nigga
he
killed
got?
somebody.
How long
Nobody
you think
didn't mean to
I don't
kill
know why
the
we
brother
keep
dude.
brushing past that.
Yeah,
He killed somebody. He
Yeah.
should
He didn't
pay
mean to kill
because
the
he
dude,
killed
bro.
somebody.
How,
Yeah, but
how,
that
how
don't
long
mean
you
he's
think
a
he should
monster,
got?
bro.
Which doctor? How long
You
you
say what?
believe he should? How long you believe he, should have to do prison sentence?
Like I would have said like probably
15 years.
under 10. I would have said under 10, bro.
Nah, that ain't enough. Which
15
doctor?
years.
And
15 years.
probation.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying? And
nah.
plus the brother, and plus the twin brother, he got to do some time for being a part of. You know what I'm saying?
Oh,
Because
Lord.
these kids got to learn. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-mm.
Everybody that was involved
Which
got to
doctor?
do at least
Not
a year or some probation, bro.
It matters where he at. It matters where he at. I know what you're saying. You can give him a second chance, but okay, he's 17. They at least,
No.
because I have a lot of people in the military in my family, and I got a couple of them. They did a lot of time in the pen. Not a lot, more military than the prison, but they know that prison system. They consider like 20 years like a life sentence. So he's at least was gonna get that. Then maybe with some good behavior, he can come home with 18 years or something under his belt with a bunch
we're
of
gonna
probation.
deny that he
But
killed
not
somebody.
like no 9 or 10. That was too light. He at
Are
least
we
had
going to
to
deny
get
that
a
he killed
dub on
somebody?
paper, and then he ended up doing 17, and then he got lifetime probation, something like that. That's about the
Are we
least.
going to
7
deny
years
that he
on
killed
so
somebody?
that yeah,
Killed somebody.
If it was attempted, something like that, or if they would have called it manslaughter, I think he could have got like a
It
15.
wasn't manslaughter.
If he
Why
could
would you
have got
bring?
it
Why would you
down
bring a
to
knife
that.
to a track?
I understand, Clue. If he could have got it down
Premeditated.
to that, brother.
Premeditated.
And another
Bro,
thing,
you see, that's what I'm saying. You
Texas.
saying premeditated, like he left the house with the intention to do that shit,
Yes.
bro.
Why else would you bring a knife to a track meet?
That's
Why else? You planned it. You planned for this.
This is what
Wasn't
I'm talking
accidental.
about, bro.
It wasn't.
These
It
niggas,
wasn't.
these
He
clue
pushed
niggas
you in the
don't got a
shoulder,
clue.
and all of a
These
sudden
clue
you saw a
niggas don't
knife
got
on
a
the floor.
clue,
You
bro.
picked it up and you stabbed him. No, you
They
brought
got
the
different styles
motherfucking
of
knife to the track meet.
I think they're gonna
It's
give him a retrial.
premeditated.
Hold on, Clue. You ain't just gotta keep screaming out. We have a conversation. I think they're gonna do a retrial, possibly because they had an all-white jury, so he might can come in with that. And on the retrial, he might can get it down to 25.
I don't even think he's gonna get a retrial.
Sorry.
Yeah, and it wasn't an all-white jury. It just didn't have any black people on the jury.
Y'all made it about race.
Maybe
It's
he
not
can
about
come
race.
home. What you thinking? When he 40, maybe he get action.
That's fucking.
What about this trial is about race?
Late 30s, 40s. I mean, he didn't get
You
life.
don't hear me. Oh, you don't hear me. What about this trial was about race?
Everything is about race.
So
and it was Texas.
Austin
did his father just show you that it was about race?
Wait a minute,
Did
hold up.
his father just go on a racist tangent?
Austin
So what
pushed
goes
him
on at
because
home
he
is
was
usually
black.
how the children feel. Because I seen some children, they were just so innocent and just green to
fall for
life. They
this
don't
shit
care about
every
Trump.
fucking
They don't care about
year.
gas prices.
Yeah.
It be the people at home.
This has nothing
and
to
how
do
they
with
think,
race.
and we impute that rhetoric in our
Nothing
children.
to do with
And this
race.
is why they have those views. And then we just magnify them and keep pumping that
Carmelo
bull.
wasn't pushed because he was black.
Okay. So
Austin didn't push him because he was
he
black.
probably was scared of them boys. Them boys was known
It had
to whoop
nothing to do
ass,
with race.
and they were football players. And so it was race because it was a black dude and a white dude. Man, are you an idiot?
It had nothing to do
No.
with race.
Hey, Ism, they also had other black guys come leave also. But for some reason, we focus on just white versus black.
He wasn't pushed
That's how we
because he
gonna
was
do.
black.
That's what we had. Y'all
He
thought
wasn't
we got
pushed
somewhere past
because he was black.
1964 or something when we had
Oh,
the
you
civil
gonna
rights
act like you
movement.
didn't hear
We
me.
still ain't got nowhere. It's always black against white. Come on. You see it in the military with these guys. If they told the truth, they'd be like, I should have got a promotion over this other guy, but he had some pull and he was white. They know it. But once you done
Y'all fall
locked
for
in, you
this
like, I'm
shit
already in this
every
shit now.
2 to
It's
4
racism at
years.
your
Y'all
job.
fall for the
You
same
know.
Oh, boy.
shit.
Come
Y'all
on.
fall
Am
for
I
the
right,
same
Ronald?
shit
You done seen
every
somebody
2
get
to
a
4
promotion over you.
years.
That you
Yeah,
just-
yeah, but
Nothing to do with race.
Okay, brother. All right, bro.
It was promoted as race, but it has nothing to do with race.
Everything is race.
The two boys did not get in a conflict because of their skin color. They did not.
Yeah.
The news made it about race, and you niggas, sorism, fell for it. You bought into
you
the
didn't
race
tell me what
story.
I fell for. I didn't
You
vote
fell
one
for
way or
it.
the other.
It's all
I
about
was not
race
on the
because
jury.
you fell
I just
for
said
the
always
public
about race.
relations.
I think the brother was
promotion.
wrong. He stabbed another brother. He should have just put his dukes up and fought and win, lose, or draw. He would be here, and the other white boy would be here. Okay.
I agree with that to a degree, but I just want to let y'all know he do got epilepsy. That's when you be getting seizures and shit.
That's why he should have left. If he got epilepsy, just leave.
So he should,
Right.
yeah, you know what? You should have just let them punk him because he got epilepsy, and he should have just sacrificed his nutsack.
It's not
And
Yeah, now his nutsack got 35 years in jail now. Is his nutsack better in jail?
The young people can't lose these days. We can't take and I don't take no L's. I said, what? A youngster told me that. Hey, Unc, I can't take no L's. I said, hold on, brother. You ain't a man then. Because in life, you're going to take some L's, nephew. And by you not wanting to take a L can get you life in prison. It's part of life. Lose a job, we lose a woman. You might lose your life. You might lose a loved one. What are you talking about? You lose a dog, a cat. You're gonna lose some things in life, brother. Heartache come along with becoming a man. What are you talking about? You can't take
What
no
if he,
L.
what if
That's
he
gonna make
always
you
takes
dumb shit.
what if he always takes the knife because he got epilepsy and he's scared in case he get in an altercation, he needs something to even out things, you know what I'm saying?
You sound witch doctor. All due respect, you sound like a bootleg lawyer.
You say what?
You trying your best to come up with something.
No, I'm trying to. I think we gotta just look at all the different possibilities, man.
You coming with all kind of twists. Where'd he find this lawyer at?
His lawyer ain't even did none of that shit. He ain't even used the size difference
Up,
between
man.
Carmelo and the. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I bet he would have put his dukes up. Win, lose, or draw, man. And they could have fought. That's what happened. A lot of these young dudes, they pulling out blickies, and they had like a few little festivals out here in the Bay Area. And it made me don't even want to go to stuff, man. Because every time at the end, somebody got to pop somebody. It used to didn't be like that. And it'd be the innocent person that get popped that was a school teacher. Just the other day, 33 years old. Or somebody, your daughter, she want to go to the stuff. You don't want to be some kind of parent, don't let your kid go. So you like, I'm going to pick you up right when you finish. And right at the end, somebody pop. And it'd be a little innocent person walking by. Never the stupid fools that they want. So it's just crazy out here, man. Shit be happening. So, you know what I'm saying? Every day you leave out the door, your life on the line. But he had the knife, so you got to give him some time. Black, white, or candy stripe. You poked the man in the chest. That you know better than that. You should have punched him in the chest, kicked him in the chest, whatever.
Directly in the heart too. It wasn't like he hit stabbed him with his butt or something. Like straight in the heart.
Just happened to hit him right there. You know what I'm saying?
Like perfect.
Man.
Like, it was an accident.
Man,
that's hard
perfect.
To say.
That's hard to say.
So y'all saying that he y'all niggas got
Hey,
no
man,
more.
I don't know how you don't try to stab somebody. I don't know if he knew that was the heart, but the chest is the chest. Maybe he thought it was the other side where the heart wasn't.
So y'all saying that he's a trained leader.
Nah,
He's a trained
I ain't say
killer.
that. You put words in my mouth, Mr. Lawyer.
I'm
My
trying
guy,
to figure out. I'm trying to get sound like y'all saying he's a trained killer and he left the crib.
We did not say that.
Clue saying that the man left the crib with the intention to kill. He planned it out and everything. Like, come on, man.
No. That's not murder. That's not murder. What you know, he planned it while he was there. When he said, touch me and see what happened, that's when he planned it. So, and in Texas, that counts as murder one.
I rest my case, brother.
That kid stabbed that dude in fear and ran straight to a coach or a teacher or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
But what did you say he did at first, Mr. Lawyer, sir? What did he do first before he ran to the teacher? Could you repeat that?
He tried to defend himself.
No, that is not what you said, sir.
And in the process of defending himself, another kid was stabbed. Another bigger kid was stabbed.
Objection, sir. Overrule objection. We got to go back to the court reporter. That you said he stabbed that man, and then he ran into a teacher.
In the process of defending himself from a bigger kid. In the process of defending himself from a bigger kid who was with his twin and other kids. Yeah, that's what happened in that process.
He did puncture another man's chest with a weapon.
Unintentionally.
We can't
DJ Rich Lawyer.
You can't judge another human state of mind, sir. I know you're a great lawyer, but we have to look at the facts. A man's chest was punctured. Who did that? This guy. So we have to punish
he was not the only one at fault for that. It was several people at fault.
I understand.
He's the main one. It was in his hand. But what about the brother who instigated the situation and initiated the physical
crime?
He initiated the physical altercation.
Well,
it's just unfortunate that his brother's life was taken.
Yeah. Maybe the kid should have, punched instead of reaching for a knife. He should have reached with his fist, like we used to have to do back in the day. They
But
started
still, that
putting
would have been illegal. That's still against the law to just go in and fight people. This is not, they ain't in a ring.
But they're two young kids, and things happen when they're
Yeah.
children.
At least he was like suspended compared to like 35 years in jail.
Yeah,
You
it
have a
was
few
a crime
scars
that
on your
got out of
face.
their hand. It is a situation that got out of all their hands.
Have you ever been in a fight with your hands, counselor?
Of course.
Okay, counselor. I rest my case.
But I didn't have epilepsy. I didn't have that.
No excuses. Ignorance of the law is not the case, sir. Your Honor, he's babbling.
I'm just saying equal force was used. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
Not
we have to
equal,
force
but reasonable force was used.
prison because unfortunately the other young man is no longer with us. So we'll talk to him in 25 years.
You know what messed them up too? Not apologizing to the people, to the dad and the family.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that looked bad in court. That looked like they ain't had no remorse.
Hey, DJ, you are so right. Let me tell you something. Last year, when the family was having the press conference, the Anthony family was having a press conference, and the Metcalf dad came to the press conference and they kicked him out, and that other dude kind of like started bad talking the Metcalf father. That right there, if they would have like spoke, if both fathers would have spoke and it kind of like spoke about, you know what, you see, there's kind of like heightened racial tension right now. Y'all need to stop it. That also could have helped lessen his jail sentence. So when they started having this bickering on both sides, it messed it up. If you could have got the Metcalf family to during the sentencing to say something good about Camelo, and said, you know what, over the year we have spoken to the Camelo family, you know, they're a good family and stuff like that. He probably could be doing 20 years now or 25.
Brother Ronald, you've been out
What's
there
up?
with them snow people too long. Did you hear that racist rant that man went on? Ain't no way he was about to apologize or say nothing good. He called the man watermelon felons and all
Yeah,
kind
because
of black. Come on, he wasn't gonna say nothing good because that's how
you
he
know
really
what,
felt. He was under
you know why
attack.
that.
But then why he pulled up at the first press conference though?
Because they was having a press conference and
They knew that they was gonna snipe him if the father kept coming to the thing and stuff. They was gonna kill him. I would have still went. Fuck, hey, I'm going by my son. They
But
was
you
saying
know
that
what
they
I'm
was
talking about though, when he first when he had the shades on, when they all put him out of that place.
yeah, I said that was not a good strategy at all. What happened was like they had like white supremacist people, right? They was trying to use his son as a martyr and stuff like that, and to spread their hate. And he turned them down. He was like, "Hey, I don't want no part of that," right? But unfortunately, when it comes to the Anthony side, they had some fool, you know, this national organization, whatever the hell they was with, who was kind of fanning the flames on that side. So that's what I'm saying. If both fathers would have come together, it would have prevented a lot of these things. A lot of people on the Anthony side was doxing the Metcalf family, saying the father got some kind of record and all kind of other stuff. It was just horrible, man. So this dude couldn't talk for a whole year. So he could finally talk. So he said whatever the hell he wanted to say, and he was a little drunk too.
But look,
he said what the hell he wanted to say.
I agree he said what he wanted to say, but we're not gonna sit here and say that he ain't racist. You know what I'm saying? Like, you don't just start becoming racist because your son passed. I mean,
so he
Yeah, I
probably had
feel-
them kids
I
feeling
feel you.
like that too. And the thing about Charleston White, he was saying at the beginning how when the politics came into it, the media made it more of a black and white thing. You know what I'm saying? When it came out, they pushed that narrative. You know, the black against the white.
yeah, I don't think the crime was racial, but I think everything after the crime was racial. But I don't think them
That's
kids
America.
were thinking about black and white and all of that shit.
Hey, Ronald, you right about that. They can push a narrative.
Yeah, man. Like I said, the two fathers should have come together and they would have put a stop to a lot of this. I mean, I shouldn't say a stop, a slow down, because they could have come together and try to do peace, but they still gonna have on both sides. They're racist on both sides. They got black racists, they got white racists. They're still gonna, carry on their agenda, of spreading hate. So that's just the way it is, unfortunately. But when it came to, we always talk about the Metcalf brothers. We ain't talking about the other black people on the who was with the Metcalf boys, who was telling Anthony to leave also. But we always focusing on white versus black and saying these racist people, these racist teams, and and then after the white people saying these black people moving into our neighborhood and kill one of us. But like I said, it's just crazy, man. You gotta learn how to get along with people. It's just unfortunate. And the father, I get on one thing, man. When they had the first press conference and the father didn't say nothing, he just let the wife spoke. I was like, that's not a good look at all. If my son was in this situation, I'm talking.
But let me ask you this: is the dad, or is he the stepdad?
That's the dad.
And the mother, they probably let the mother talk because there's more sympathy for the mom than you know what I'm saying. That probably was their strategy. Who knows? I'm just trying to see why they did it.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know if he was just too emotional to speak at that time. But for some reason, even in the court, she also spoke at the court. He didn't speak at the court when it was come for sentencing and stuff like that. Yeah, so he didn't speak in the court either. So I don't know what's going on with his father, that he don't speak at all. Just let the wife speak. But when it comes to my son, I don't know, man. To tell the truth, like, my father's kind of similar to that. My father doesn't do a lot of talking. All he does is work. He's like, okay, this is gonna be his contribution. Work, bring in the money. My mother does the other talking and stuff like that. Me, I'm different. I'm doing the talking. It's not
the
not just work.
opposites. Remember how they tell you when you're young, opposites attract, but you don't want to hear that?
Yeah.
It's so true. The light like the dark like the light. If you're a man that don't say a lot, like old grandpa, you know what I mean? But he work hard, and his wife take care of the bills and do the cooking, and do most of the talking. You have to get somebody that kind of balance you out. Two people that's kind of the same way, it usually don't work. Like you say, you probably talk a lot. So your woman probably a good listener. In the conversation, you probably talk 70% of the time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
If you a talker, else how can y'all get a word in edgewise if both of y'all trying to be the talker? So you need that.
Yeah, but I really feel for both families, man, because like I said, this happens at schools every single day, where there's a pushing match and stuff like that. A pushing match should not lead to stabbing, right? And if Charleston Wright was like said the truth about this, that he had not Metcalf, he had Carmelo Anthony's father working for him to help him with the bills and stuff like that. That's crazy, man. Not only did Carmelo Anthony ruin his life, he also ruined his family's life too. Right? If his father had to leave his job and he was the only person who was working because the mother is a housewife. So, like I said, we have to learn to back away. And, I know, you think he's a punk, or if I back away, I'm a punk or something like that. Like I keep on saying, it's okay to lose some battles to win the war. Right?
I agree. I personally wish he didn't, delete the kid or whatever, right? I'm not saying that all I'm saying that I don't think he's like a bad kid. You know what I mean? Like, I don't think he meant to do that shit. I don't think he thought his day was going to end like that. He just made a mistake, bro.
Yeah.
Niggas are demonizing him. That shit is crazy.
Y'all can make it one second of misjudgment, man.
Yeah.
life, walking on a tightrope, especially when you around young, hyper testosterone filled young men that's athletes and running and lifting weights. Everybody is on go mode, and just the youngsters now seem to be more on go mode than chill mode. In the 80s we was partying and having a dance and dance contests and stuff like that. These kids, they stand around and practice looking hard, and when it pop off, it's about to pop off. You can feel the tension. They say they want to be demons. Don't nobody party. So it's like, even the kids that's not like that, it's a little bit of that just in the air. Like, ain't nobody gonna disrespect me or punk me or just nothing. They ready to go to the flow. And I like the aggressiveness, but they gotta learn how to tame it. They play you out of pocket. Now you done lost your life and your family, and then the other boy dead, and you're all over one quick move. Mess up everything.
Yeah, what really upsets me is that a year later, there's adults who still think Anthony did the right thing, and they haven't really changed their stance. And they think if it was up to them, they'll do the same thing. They'll pull out a knife and defend themselves, and they still think it's something that's self-defense. You gotta be the dumbest.
That wasn't the right
people,
move right there. That definitely wasn't the right move.
Like, because I tell people all the time, I'm like, yo, Carmelo Anthony was 17 years old. What the hell is your excuse? We got grown ass people so freaking stupid that they can't see the best move for that boy was to walk away. Right? So they want to compare. They want to think that people like me is bad for the black community. Right? It is ridiculous. You don't have to always fight all the damn time, especially when the kids are. There's a reason why kids are not supposed to bring weapons to school, because they're dumb. They don't really think straight. They react, then think later. Like I said, this boy has ruined his parents' life, his whole family's life. I mean, you know what I mean? Because his father and his parents moved there for a better life for him. A better life for his siblings.
He ruined their life.
Yes.
I would say that unfortunate situation ruined their life.
What do you say?
The unfortunate situation ruined their life, but that's not like he intentionally done that shit, bro. Just like the kid intentionally meant for the confrontation to escalate in his brother demise. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but like I said, man.
So if his mom and them was to tell him that he ruined their whole family life, would they be justified in saying that shit?
Of course, they're not going to say that because that's his son. I mean, that's their son. So of course, as a parent, you're not going to say that. But realistically, he did. Because especially, like I said, especially for men, like sometimes our job is like, or how much we get paid or whatever, is a big accomplishment for us. And all of a sudden now the father can't even go to his job anymore because people are coming to the job and all kind of stuff. He had to, it's crazy, man. Then you got to go beg Charleston White, and Charleston White is just like, they're joking on him now, calling him weak and all kind of stuff.
Yeah, that's fucked up.
It's crazy. So this dude damn near begging for scraps now. It's crazy. Like I said, we have to really we really have to teach our kids that it's okay to walk away from time to time. You don't always have to, continue in some fight or return some kind of, it's just crazy, man. And also check your kids, check their backpacks, check the stuff they go to school with, check their car, make sure they ain't got no weapons.
So Ronald, you be checking your kids' backpack.
Yeah, but I don't even check them for weapons. I just like I always check.
You be patting them down.
Like I always when I'm in the bag, I usually check to make sure they they bring those computers now to school.
We're not gonna do that, Ronald.
You got a wand, the metal detector wand.
What you talking about?
Hey,
No,
well, you
no
better
one
check your
checks
kids'
their
stuff
kids'
before the police be
backpack
checking.
folder for folder, unless you're checking homework or scores. You know how I know that? No one's checking. They don't check your kids' stuff like that. This is how kids, they trade in school. They come back with pencils that the parents didn't buy. You're not able to go through every little item and identify. And kids can hide better than adults because they're kids, right? They're gonna think differently. So there is no way. Like, I hear what you're saying, but you can't make another parent who's thinking, "Well, I don't check my kids' backpack except for homework. I'm not looking for shanks and goddamn ammo in their backpacks." You're not doing that, because if you're doing the right type of parenting and your kids know better, you shouldn't have to do that. It should be understood there's consequences for these things, and that's against the law for you to be carrying them, and they should be fear the law and their parents above all. So no, I don't believe that you're checking your kids' backpacks every single day that they get off the bus or you pick them up, going through pencil boxes, going through crayon boxes, checking every video game case to find out if there's anything hidden there. Because if it's, why stop at the backpack? It wouldn't just start there or stop there. It's going to trickle on over to every single item in their room. You be flipping mattresses, checking vents, going unscrewing games. It would never end. That's why I don't believe you're doing that.
Yeah, I'm not. I never said when I never said I was.
Check them goddamn bags.
Just
give them a goddamn check, because
listen,
before they be in prison and the police come in there and give them a roll up, you give them a roll up. You better your house and check they goddamn bags before the police be coming through the door. Boom, and you don't even know they've been running a drug operation from your back window.
Okay, that is so extreme. That is extreme.
You're doing a good job.
How would someone not know that their child? This is television. Now, you're not being real for your age.
The reason why.
Fantasy
you're having a search warrant. You like a search warrant?
Their child is running a drug enterprise. Why would you have to be specific? Why would you do that?
You gotta whoop the penitentiary out of some of these niggas before they end up.
The reason why I'm going.
Why did they have a penitentiary in them in the first place? Isn't you being contradictory right now? You told us a couple weeks ago you raised two great boys who stayed out of trouble.
I don't remember what happened to that. That was a long time ago.
See, that's why I don't like y'all. I'm leaving. I'm never coming back. That's why I don't like it. You done changed the story up. You just told us a few weeks ago you raised good boys. They look well. They're established, educated, working young men. Now you want to say they could have possibly run a drug enterprise behind your back as an 8-year-old? Which one is it? Pick a struggle. Did you do the right thing, or was your kids low-key running the goddamn mafia
check that
behind
bullshit.
your back?
Hey, I don't know what Ronald kids doing. Check that bullshit, Ronald. Wand their ass, Ronald.
You see how quick that changed? You see how quick now he up here like, nah, well, not mine, because I'm dad father of the year, and that would have never happened on my room.
I don't gotta be father of the year. I tried to do what I could.
Okay, but
I want them to be better than me. You always want your kids to be doing better than you.
Your roof, right?
No, I'm just saying some parents
you the only
need to do
criminal
that.
You done broke the law multiple times.
I ain't broke the law. I don't have a criminal record now. You have me run. Excuse me.
Oh, they goddamn cocaine and skin. You had them white girls on.
Skin.
What
is wrong with this lady?
She's
degrading my name. What is wrong with you?
Because Anthem came up all in the space. But them goddamn white girls geeked up. Okay, on the stream.
Oh, okay.
It was geeked up, and you was laughing about them girls being geeked
okay.
up.
Well,
we know what scheme is called.
I had old Clue over there with me.
Fool you and the education for you. We know when y'all say y'all about to go skiing, y'all about to get snorted up and tooted and all the extra.
Snorted? No, I never done such a thing. I don't know what you're talking about now. You just babbling.
Ain't no white girls hanging out with no black men without getting snorted up. Okay, we understand your snow bunnies mean they actually snowing up their nose.
What the hell is you talking about?
That your snow bunnies are doing is not at the ski lodge.
You rambling.
They are skiing.
You rambling. I've been to the ski lodge a lot of times. I don't know what you're talking about. Snowboarding is one of my favorite outdoor activities. And we like the snow bunnies. That's my old Bob right there. You understand me? My Canadian miss.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. But you ain't finna play with me in my face like them girls are geeked up. And I'm okay. I don't care.
You, baby. I see you, baby. I'm about to give me a drink. DJ about to end this show.
Hey,
I don't want to overheat. Give me a drink, baby.
Yeah, like I said, yeah,
I can't stand
yeah.
y'all.
Like I said, when I go my kids' bag is to make sure their Chromebook is charged up. But I've never seen anything illegal in their bag. Thank God for that. So I'm not personally checking every
You
single
went in there
thing.
searching for guns and drugs. You know what I mean?
Nah, just to make sure their Chromebook is charged. So, but yeah, like I said, you gotta. But really and truly, the Anthony family know what type of kid they had. So people keep on concentrating on his his 3.7. Just because you got 3.7 don't mean there's other things wrong about you.
I'm not gonna say like I get what you're saying on that, Ron, but the idea, because if it was like, and if it was a white kid and they said he had a 3.7, wouldn't nobody bat an eye, saying that something else, he may have something else going on, or none of that. I think that my problem is when the situation happened, how so quick other black people was quick to demonize them. Like it was it was an incident, it was a fight that happened.
Racial distancing, right?
Right, because we spoke about that, DJ. And it was a fight. It was something that should have never happened. It should have never happened. But the fact how people was quick to, you would have thought he would have went to school with a switch, and he planned on like deleting Austin or something with a firearm. Like he it didn't happen that way. He didn't even. How was it premeditated when he didn't even know this boy? It happened because of teenage ego and pride. He wasn't backing down. Austin wasn't backing down, and it got out of control. I've been a kid before. I know how it is.
Yeah.
I've been 16 and 17 years old, and you know how it is too, Ronald. You grew up in Brooklyn.
Yeah, but this is something that should never happen, man. Most of us had fights at school, but there was never like somebody pull out a knife and stab you, or somebody pull out a gun and shoot you. This should never happen.
But come on, Ronald, you grew up in like one of the most dangerous boroughs in New York. You remember those days when kids was bringing razors and stuff to school, and some of them schools in Brooklyn.
I know a dude. I had a fight with a dude because he stole my grandmother's pen. The next day, he brought a gun to show me. And thank God he didn't use it to shoot me or nothing. But this is, for some reason, kids 13 years old got guns for some reason.
No, well, he probably got it from a relative or something, or stole it when nobody was looking.
But like I said, it's just crazy that these kids have these weapons and they could bring it to school. So like I said, that's the reason why even in the good neighborhoods now they got metal detectors. My neighborhood, these kids just got metal detectors at their school because like I said, these are supposed to be good schools.
They don't need one. Now you got that wand over there for your kids. We
they all need it.
Wanding them since 5th grade. You don't play, Ronald. Wand their ass. Make sure
they all need it.
You know what I noticed though, DJ?
He probably was a good.
They tried to turn around and project onto Carmelo, and this is other black people. They tried to turn around and project onto Carmelo with like one of these little dreadhead dudes in the streets is doing. They literally turned that boy into like
overcharging, tried to make him like a thug, and he really was just a good kid. Made a dumb decision. He wasn't really like no little demon like that. Yeah, I know what you're saying. Like if it's a little demon like that, you're gonna be like, well, he be into that kind of shit. I ain't saying it's no better, but I think he a good kid that made a dumb decision.
Yeah, prison is full of people. Prison is full of good people who made dumb decisions. That's all you take. It just takes you 5 seconds out of your life to mess your life up. That's how it is. So we just gotta make this a teaching moment for our kids and other people, man.
And what about those other cases? If you ask me too, what about those? Hold on one second. What about those other cases down there in Texas?
Yeah,
I don't understand.
You're talking about the Allison one, right?
Let me look.
You talking about that case in Allison or whatever it is?
Allison 18 poke
Joe Ramirez during the school fight in the bathroom. Claimed self-defense. Admitted to poking him. Guilty of criminal negligent homicide. He got 10 years.
Do you know why?
Alec Anderson. He clapped Dave and Pleasant during the confrontation, and I think he deleted that boy, which was a black boy. Claimed he feared for his safety. Charged with M1, guilty of aggravated assault, and he got 4 years.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, because you know Texas better than I do, Ronald. So you can break it down.
Nah, I don't Texas. I only lived in Texas for 4 years, but yeah, I'm not in Texas anymore. I left Texas 11 years ago now.
Okay.
But and I was in El Paso, so that was more Mexican and white people.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The Casey Allison case, right? Because people kept on crying about that case, so I let me look into that sucker. All right. So what happened in Casey Allison case is they had some kind of, they had some kind of argument at like a prom party or whatever. And the Hispanic dude, it was like a white dude. The white dude is named Allison, and I forgot the other guy was Hispanic. And the Hispanic one of the Hispanic friends, the friend of the Hispanic dude, pulled out a gun to show Allison or whatever. So now Allison was like, "Yo, I need a weapon," and he was looking for a gun, but he ended up with a knife. So they was planning on having a fight, but Allison didn't want to have a fight at school because he wanted to graduate. There was like days from graduating. So they accidentally have met up in the bathroom, and Allison told him, "Yo, I don't want to fight right now." But the Hispanic dude was like, he was ready to fight. So when Allison pulled out his knife and said, "If you hit me, I'm gonna stick you," the Hispanic dude still punched him, and then Allison sticked him 4 times, 2 in his butt, 1 in his arm, and 1 in his chest. And I'm guessing the 1 in his chest was a fatal one. Then he ran out and went home or whatever, and he was trying to get a ride to go to like a different place or whatever like that. But of course they caught him and they found a weapon and stuff like that. So in that situation, the reason why they tried to get Murder One. But once again, you have to understand, when you go to court, you got there's different situations, there's different judge, there's also different jury.
That's true.
So you can't just look at every single thing and say, why the black guy got 35 years, why the white guy got 10 years, right?
Right.
So in his situation, when it came to sentencing, he wanted because in Texas, you have the option for who to sentence you. The jury or the judge could sentence you. When it comes to Carmelo Anthony, he chose the jury. The jury gave him 35 years. When it comes to Allison, he chose the judge. The judge actually gave him the biggest sentence in his situation, because he didn't get Murder One. He got the other thing, involuntary homicide or some crap like that.
Yeah.
Right. So he got the judge actually give them the highest sentence for that, which was 10 years. So in that situation, like I said, I'm not a lawyer, but for what I understand, in that situation, when they was in the bathroom and he told him, "Yo, I don't want to fight right now. I'd rather we fight. I'd rather we fight out of school because I want to graduate." And when he pulled out his knife and showed him the knife and said, if you hit me, I'm going to stick you. In a way, if the Hispanic dude saw the knife and still decided to fight him, in a way, that's kind of like a mutual combat. Like, you see my weapon, but you're still advancing. If Carmelo would have done that, he wouldn't have got Murder One. Because Carmelo had his hand in the bag the whole time, and from what it was saying, Austin, nobody thought that he had a weapon in his bag because they was like, yo, you ain't got a weapon. This is Frisco. You know, like this is supposed to be a good neighborhood. Kids not supposed to be bringing weapons and stuff like that. So if Camelo would have took the knife out of his bag and showed Austin, and Austin would have still advanced to him and do something, that wouldn't have been a murder one. So
Okay.
that's the best way I could explain to you. It was, like I said, it was
Ladies and
it
gentlemen,
was a push and a stab.
ladies and gentlemen, I appreciate your expertise, Ronald. You know what I'm saying? Ronald, attorney at law.
They probably saying something. They probably call me a coon right now. Let me go check the comment section.
Man,
They definitely probably post a couple raccoon emoji. They post the cap for sure. But we about to get out of here, man. We about to parlay. I need to go ahead and walk my dog. We probably parlay in the Discord for a minute. We'll be live again tomorrow. Appreciate y'all for coming through. We got Unc Ism, we got Beachy, we got Ronald, and the 18 letter. But we gotta get on out of here.
Get out of here. Get out of here, man. Shit,
My bad, Ronald.
All right, okay. All right, okay. Remember, when you deal with human beings and you're dealing with a jury, there's always a chance the jury could be biased, right? So there's always a chance, like for example, if Carmelo Anthony had an all-black jury, there's a chance he might have got 20 years. So, like I said, the best thing you got to do is to do not get in trouble because you're at the mercy of a jury. And if the jury's biased, you're screwed. If you're a black guy, has a mostly white jury, and they're biased, you could be screwed. Just like how DJ Witch Doctor would give him, how much you give him?
He throwing up gang sign. He throwing up his gang sign. Whoa. Now they swerve. Whoa. Before you know it. Somebody got murdered.